Hey everybody, look what I just got. It's my own ECU. I just came back from Portugal and Thork Racing put on their latest mapping for the AJP PR7. So latest, greatest mapping. Let's put it in the bike, see how it performs. Let me just disconnect the battery before putting this in. Get our number 10. Get this out of the way. The instructions with the updated ECU were to raise the idle RPM to 1800, and I will do that after I get the bike warmed up during a test ride. And the other one was to remove the oxygen sensor, or not, doesn't need to be removed, it needs to be disconnected. So that's what I've done. I've disconnected the O2 sensor, and I've just get it out of the way. I've tie wrapped the connector to another cable. I may remove the O2 sensor completely and put a plug on it. I'm just a bit hesitant because by removing the O2 sensor, even if it's not connected, you make it very obvious to anyone, to the police for instance, that your exhaust is not legal. But anyhow, those are your options. Either you disconnect it, you leave that in place, or you remove the oxygen sensor completely. Now let's get the bike started and go for a test ride. So let's just go for a tiny little ride, and then when it's warmed up, I'm going to set the idle. See if it feels any different. It's been a while since I rode it. That feels good. I think it pulls better. It just pulls better in every gear. Feels like it has more power. Yep, it idles low, that's for sure. I'll fix that. With all the body parts having been removed, I can now set the idle stop by adjusting this thread here up or down. And for that I first need to loosen it. It's a 8mm nut, and the thread can be adjusted by using a 2.5mm Allen key. The reason for me to get this updated ECU has been simply because I could, and if it's not going to do any good, it's not going to do any harm. But the other reason was that I did feel that the bike was running a bit lean, especially when temperatures got high, say above 30°C or above 90 Fahrenheit. About a snatchy throttle, I have never felt the throttle was particularly snatchy. I would imagine if you come from a 2-cylinder or 4-cylinder, that you find it snatchy. But I think it's typical single-cylinder behavior, and especially my one which is a bit tuned, like this one. What is my verdict on this Thork ECU update? It is spot on. The bike is really running great. Seems to be having a little bit more power throughout the entire rev range. Time will tell how it does under more extreme situations, higher altitude, lower quality fuel, higher temperatures. Time will tell. For now, it seems to be a worthwhile upgrade, and I'll put the link to the product in the description above. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.